Are you in the market for a luxury home in the North Houston, the Woodlands, Texas, or the Spring area? Well, today's video is gonna be perfect for you. We are gonna be touring luxury homes. It's gonna be from about $900,000 and above. Brand new construction, modern features, everything that you're seeing behind me. You're probably wanting to live in an elevated area that has really great parks and amenities for you and your family, has top-rated schools and convenient access to everything that brings people to Houston, whether that's shopping or dining or entertainment. This tour and this community that we're in today has everything that I just mentioned. We're in the neighborhood of Woodson's Reserve, touring homes that are built brand new by Toll Brothers. I'm excited for today's tour. Let's get started so I can show you what your future home is gonna look like. We're getting the tour started right here in the model home of the 80 and above foot lots here in Woodson's Reserve. And although this home is beautiful and totally decked out with designer features, amazing furniture, I want to show you what your home could look like from this and what the designers and your selection options, really the overall style of what Toll Brothers is selling here. I want to get you an understanding of that. But I also am going to take us on tours of homes that are almost fully built, right? They are ready to have a new owner and they're ready for you to be able to move in today. We call those inventory houses. So we're gonna explore those. We're gonna talk about the amenities, the features of the community, but I wanted to show you the really cool details in this home. Some of my favorite things are the kitchen with the beautiful professional range. You have this massive chandelier above me right here in the living room. Fireplaces, although it's Texas and it's hot, they're really nice and a really fun detail. I love the modern front door at the front of the house. And then the backyard in this home, although it's not gonna come standard, one of the coolest fire pits that I have ever seen for you to be able to gather around. I don't wanna waste any more time, so let's go ahead and tour some of these luxury homes. Our first stop today is gonna be at this one-story home that is 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, and just under 4,000 square feet. It is called the Calvin floor plan, and I really wanted to show you a one-story home compared to some of the larger houses that they're currently building. And this is gonna end up being a little bit more affordable, on the more affordable side. It's right at $900,000 is where they've priced it today. Let's go check out the inside right now. I think you're definitely gonna love this one-story floor plan. Now, right as you walk in through the modern front door, you've got a real hardwood engineered product that's throughout the whole home. There is carpet in the bedrooms of this house, but I want to start just by orienting us where we are in the floor plan. So you've got an oversized dining room right here to your left whenever you walk in. You've got recessed ceilings. There's actually a wine grotto. It's gated, quartz countertops, plenty of room there to store any beverages that you want. On the right side of the house, whenever we walk in, is going to be our first secondary bedroom with its own bathroom and a half bath for your guests. As we continue to work our way into the main part of the home, kind of the focal point here, the wood floors continue throughout. You have a large family room that is focused around your electric fireplace right here. Really good spot to mount a TV above, or if you're not into that, some artwork and a large couch for you and your family to hang out. Now, you're gonna spend a lot of time here in the kitchen and you have an oversized island right here. Check out how massive this is. I like the movement and the character that this piece of granite, really quartz, has. You have a single basin sink, stainless steel appliances. You have a professional cooktop, double ovens, a spot for a built-in refrigerator, and tons of cabinetry. This is a great in-between of kind of not being too contemporary and not too traditional. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say modern farmhouse, but that's a little bit of the vibe that it's giving. And then depending on the furnishings that you have, it's really going to change that space as well. Some other details that I like about this is soft close cabinetry, a really great backsplash that is all throughout the kitchen, a butler's bar, and a walk-in pantry. Before we go see the primary bedroom, I want to show you one of the things that makes this floor plan unique and where that additional almost 4,000 square feet comes into play that's really useful for you and your family. So over here is going to be a secondary game room, playroom for kids. It's kind of a multi-purpose room. We call it a flex room potentially, but what's really great is just off of it, it's going to be 2 French doors that will lead into your own media room. Turn this into your own private theater with a projector or a large TV. It's a great spot for the kids to come play, have a big couch in there, you can shut the doors, and you don't have to worry about them. But I like that both of these spaces are just off the kitchen, which allow flexibility and additional living and entertaining room whenever you have guests over. Let's go check out that primary bedroom. Here we are in the primary bedroom. Now it's secluded in the back right of the house. You've got big windows that overlook your backyard, great spot for some curtains, for some privacy. You have another one of those recessed ceilings above. This space is large, feels airy, plenty of room for all your furniture. So king size bed, a TV mounted on the wall, or a dresser, some extra chairs right here. You're gonna like this space. It feels nice and secluded. Plus you have an oversized primary bathroom. There are two tall vanities that are separated by an oversized soaking tub. You also have a Texas-sized walk-in shower and a very big closet that has lots of hanging space. Something that every floor plan should have that this home does is actually the detail that the utility room is connected to the primary closet. So you can go from your bedroom to your bathroom to your closet all the way out right by the garage in the front of the house. It makes it seamless, it cuts down on time. You don't have to bring all your laundry out around the home. You can go directly to the utility room. Back at the front of the house, we are in your own private study. There's two large French doors with glass. You've got lots of natural light with these corner windows here. Because of the doors and the location up front, you do have a little bit more privacy for your home office if you do work from home, which we're seeing a lot of these days. Nearby are going to be two other secondary bedrooms with their own bathrooms and large walk-in closets. They have windows, so there's natural light as well. This floor plan is spread out and dispersed, so none of the family members are on top of one another. It is super common for Toll Brothers to build homes with these large sliding doors behind us. They're double pane, they're energy efficient, but they really bring the outside inside and bring lots of light, make it feel nice and inviting. Speaking of inviting, invite your friends over to hang out in this outdoor space. It's enormous. Vaulted ceilings, ceiling fan above. You've got a great spot here for, a dining table to be able to eat outside whenever the weather is perfect for it. Plus, it is pre-plumbed here for your outdoor kitchen. You have a gas line, water lines, and a drain for a sink, a grill, entertain, hang out. And this backyard is a pretty good size, actually. One of the things I think you need to note is whenever you purchase a one-story house, you're actually taking up more of your lot with your slab, right? Instead of stacking the floors above, you've got a larger footprint, basically. There is room here if you wanted to put a pool outside, but it might be a little tight in this space. We just have to select the right lot if you do want to build a one-story house to make sure that you've got plenty of room outside. Speaking of pools and being outside, let's talk about the amenities that we have right here in Woodson's Reserve. As we continue the tour, I want to talk about where this community is located. So we are technically in Spring. We're about 10-15 minutes away from the Woodlands, from Market Street, from where a lot of people want to be, right? The hub of the Woodlands, where the pavilion is, where the mall is, what we call town center. You are on the east side of 45, just along the Grand Parkway and basically the Hardy Toll Road. There's been a lot of commercial development that has grown and been built here recently because there's lots of families moving here. So you have your grocery store, your huge movie theater, there's lots of shops and dinner and restaurant options, as well as convenient access if you do need to go down into Houston. You can take the Hardy Toll Road or 99 depending on where you're going. Lots of our clients that reach out and want to move to the Woodlands seriously consider Woodson's because it's brand new. They've basically studied the Woodlands and taken all the things that they like about the community that people like, but now they're building new homes with less trees. I mean, you can see a lot of trees behind me, but there aren't as many kind of hanging over your homes. You have really great amenities like this kids play set behind me with a zip line. There's lots of pickleball courts. In fact, my wife and I come here with some friends to play pickleball here on the weekends. There's basketball courts, tons of hiking trails. There's a swimming pool. These amenities and its proximity to the Woodlands and Houston is one of the reasons why this is a top destination for our clients that are relocating here. Something really great about Woodson's is that your schools are actually right here within the community. So you have Hines Elementary in the community, there's Clark Intermediate, York Junior High, and a brand new Grand Oaks High School. Again, these are all under the umbrella of the top-rated Conroe Independent School District. During the school year, there are kids that ride their bikes in the mornings and afternoons to schools because they're literally right here within the community. It's a really great feature that just kind of enhances your quality of life because you don't have to drive as far and wait in car line. Kids get to literally come back right to their home with their friends that are just down the street. Another thing that we want to talk about that we get questions about all the time is what are the fees? What are the property tax rates? What's the HOA in the community? So obviously all of this that you see behind me, the quality of life, cost money. And because this is a newer community, as they continue to build it, it'll go down. But the property tax rate here is higher. It's 3.2%, and that's of your assessed value. There's a homeowners association, which is gonna upkeep things like the pools and the parks and your sidewalks. That is $1,400 a year, and you have unlimited access to, all the amenities here, the pickleball courts that you hear behind us, and these parks and things for your kids. Now let's go check out an amazing house. Tour number 3 on the end of the other spectrum is going to be Toll Brothers' largest floor plans, one of the largest ones that you can build right here in Woodson's Reserve. This home is 5 bedrooms, has lots of game rooms, tons of space on the first floor and the second floor. The outside is super customizable. You have a big 3-car garage again. And what I want to ask you here is, before we go inside, what do you think the price of this house is? We're going to play a little game. Guess below. Do you think it's $1.1 million, $1.25 million, or $1.4 million? Now, as we tour this house, you're gonna see a few things because they're just really finishing up this home. This home is actually already sold to a customer, and it is an amazing house. One of the first things you're gonna notice whenever you walk in is this huge statement piece of the double staircase that wraps around upstairs. On either side of the front entryway, you have a huge office space, big executive study, lots of rooms for built-ins in there, plus your formal dining room is gonna be to the right. Enormous space there for you to be able to host friends, have big meals, and those special family times. As we make our way into the living room, you have your wine grotto here, some additional storage underneath the stairs, and I mean, let me tell you, whenever I said this space is massive, I really meant it. Super tall ceilings with beams above, some really, really cool chandeliers hanging down. Not just one chandelier, there's enough room for 3 of them. And you're gonna see some similar, really nice upgraded details here in the kitchen. So you have a waterfall edge quartz countertop. You've got 2 really contemporary pendant lights that come down from the ceiling, floor to ceiling cabinetry, basically, that goes the whole width of this kitchen and into your breakfast area. This is gonna be your more casual breakfast area here. You've got a professional stove that's nice, upgraded. Again, double ovens, built-in microwave, huge pantry, the butler's bar, soft close cabinetry, every detail that you're gonna be wanting to touch and feel on a daily basis of a luxury home, you're gonna find right here in the kitchen, and you can even customize it further to your specific needs. Let's go check out the unbelievable primary bedroom. Remember how big that living room was on the last house we saw? Well, this bedroom feels kind of the same size. All jokes aside, it is enormous. You've got, again, tall ceilings, wraparound windows, letting in the natural light, a view of your backyard, and we're gonna see more of that here in a second, but what's special about this home, and there is a lot premium that comes along with it, is that you have no back neighbors. So you don't have to worry about somebody peering into the back of your home. Not that you really would in this price point because you are further apart, that the back of the homes are spread out, but it is really nice to be able to look at the preserve. Now, the primary bathroom is amazing. I really like the style here. It feels a little bit more moody. You have this really cool gray hexagonal tile that lines the whole back wall behind your freestanding tub and the Texas walk-in shower. You have 2 vanities again, but you have more counter space here. And again, we're gonna see that hexagonal tile that runs up the back. Storage for linen closets, private toilet, and then also a secondary vanity that's perfect to get ready, maybe for some makeup, maybe for some jewelry. And again, that enormous walk-in closet with tall hanging for all the clothes that you could ever want. On the right side of the house, we're gonna find some must-haves. First, it's gonna be the access to your 3-car garage. There's also going to be a little mudroom, kind of drop room for your kids, and an additional closet for coats and utility items. To my right is going to be your large utility room. You got room for folding table, for your washer dryer, an additional fridge even. And then behind me is going to be a feature that you almost need to have in this price point, which is going to be a second bedroom on the first floor. Grandparents, guests, whatever you might need, they're going to be right here in the back of the house. The opposite side is the primary bedroom, and they have their own ensuite bathroom. So lots of people that are looking for a house this size and in this price point probably have a large growing family, but you really need those additional spaces in homes that are really good for entertaining, having friends over, and this is going to be the place where all the kids are going to want to come over and hang out. So you have a large game room up here. It's really a flex space. You could have a pool table, a couch, a TV on the wall, spots for all the kids' toys, whatever it might be. This would be a good spot for it. And you have one of your secondary bedrooms off of this space. It is a ensuite bathroom, so it has its own walk-in shower and vanity right there. It's a little more secluded. That's going to be a really good guest room. Another game room. This one's going to be a little bit more like a media room, but this space is, again, really generous. You can shut the door, have privacy, turn it into a man cave. You can turn it into a full-on media room like we previously have seen. Another game room? Just kidding. This is actually an oversized bedroom. You have a view of the backyard and a walk-in closet. This bedroom is actually going to share a bathroom with kind of the game room that we just saw. And in the front of the house, over the garage, is going to be another bedroom. This one is ensuite, has its own closet, and plenty of space here. I mean, this is as big as some primary bedrooms that we explore in lower price points, but you've got a king-size bed, a room for a big hutch. This is awesome if you have a kid that needs space for toys, maybe a desk for gaming, and just lots of rooms to really hang out. So you're gonna be spending a lot of time here in your backyard, and you actually have 2 living spaces with this floor plan. One for more of a dining area, and this is gonna be more of your living area. You got a big backyard and additional space that's more so than the single story, as we talked about. It takes up less floor plan for a pool back here. Plus, again, we're seeing this no back neighbors. This is gonna be a premium, right? They're gonna charge more because there's nobody behind you. Or if we find a lot that's really large or in a cul-de-sac, just gets more square footage, they're gonna charge a little bit, what's called a lot premium, for those upgraded features. The back of this house has gutters, landscaping, and it is pre-plumbed for your own outdoor summer kitchen as well. So, did you guess the price right? The price of this home is $1.25 million. Down in the comments, let me know what you have thought about today's tour and Woodson's Reserve. I enjoy bringing clients to these model home parks because they start to get a vision of what their life could look like and all the different details and inputs that they can have in design selections of a home. Although your house may not end up looking like it, it really gets you excited about moving to the community, seeing the future plans, learning about the schools, all those things that we've really just talked about. Thanks for your time today watching this video tour. Again, my name is Chase with the Giles Real Estate Team, and we're your real estate agent whenever you want to move to the North Houston area. On the screen here, if you're watching it on TV, is going to be a QR code. Feel free to scan that and connect with me in any way, fill out a little questionnaire that we have, or down below in the comments is going to be a link to the same landing page. No pressure at all, but we would love to start the conversation with you. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you on the next video.